This is my parents' house. I lived there till I was 23. This is my mom on the left and my aunt on the right. This is my sister, her husband Bo, and their daughter Melissa. They all think the house is haunted. This is my dad. He thinks the idea of ghosts in the house is a bunch of nonsense. What side do I stand on? As much as I'd like to side with my dad, I've seen and heard too much throughout the years. These are some of the stories.
Let me tell you my name.
Go ahead.
Okay, my name is Pete Varney. I've lived here all my life. My dad before me and my grandfather before that. My grandfather had these 4 houses built here in 1906, and he lived there until his death. I think it was 1935. And my grandmother, she died in 1945, about 3 or 4 months before I was born.
It's a ghost. Oh,
What's he
my
doing?
goodness. Ooh. I'll get him. Don't wipe your snot on me. The bed used to go this way.
And your head was up here underneath the light. And you could actually hear the sound coming out of this wall, the chattering of 2 women out of that wall there.
And like you'd sit there and you just start hearing a faint noise, and then you start listening real close, and you just kind of figured out it's people chattering. You know,
Women.
Yeah.
Women.
And you'd get up and you'd listen and listen, and you think, where's that coming from? And you think, I want to hear what they say, but you could never really make out anything they said.
No, you couldn't. You could tell that it was human voices, and it was female, but it was like a chatter in the background where you could not pick out the exact words that they were saying.
And they'd do it for a while, and then it would just stop. On the baby monitor, I heard Melissa say, "What's your name? Do you want to play?" And then she would just start chattering a little bit, and like she was going to play. And I came in here and asked her who's she talking to. And she said, the people in the closet. I said, what people? And she says, in there. And I opened up the closet. I says, there's no people in this closet. Huh. Did they play with you?
Do you like playing with them? Yeah.
Are there people who live in the closet? Yeah? How many?
2.
I call it a gremlin. I think that's what she has. But we were sleeping in bed. It was, I don't know, about 12 midnight, 12:30, something like that. And we heard something scurry across the, we first heard something out here. Figured it was the cat eating. And then something jumped onto the floor in our bedroom where we were sleeping. My bed was a trundle bed, so I had it low to the ground. And Mom was in the other bed. And it sounded like some big animal. It couldn't have been one of the cats. And anyway, a loud thump, and then it ran out of the bedroom, and it ran into the kitchen. And I didn't hear any more of it. And then we heard something come down the hall, and you could hear its nails scratching on the floor as it was walking. And yeah, I says, Mom, what is that? And she says, I don't know, it's probably one of the cats. And I says, the cats don't have claws like dogs.
This thing used to come on by itself in the closet at night. Wasn't. Talk about being freaky. We're going to put batteries in this. In fact, it came on one night and stayed on, and it ran the batteries down.
Oh, scary.
And it used to scare the crap out of us when this thing would come on because it makes this terrible noise.
Are they boys or girls?
Good.
They're girls?
Uh-huh.
Are they nice or are they mean?
Nice.
They're nice?
Uh-huh.
Do they talk to you?
Uh-huh.
I've been here for 61 years and I've never had any experiences like they're talking about.
That's because he just sits in that chair and watches TV is all.
Well, if I sat here for 61 years, you'd think something would come by me once in a while.
Well, what about all those times the
Nothing.
remote just automatically quits working? And you never do anything.
What do you think about that?
Because the dumb TV don't work right.
That's true. Let's see if it works.
Where did they go? No.
Like, I always kept these shut because I didn't want the cats in there. And I can actually hear a squeak and then a across the kitchen floor with nails.
Aww.
Then give the game to Gina. You can't play it till you get dressed. Oh, the light in the what's not? Can't say it's a light. It's like a reflection. Like